going back to Eurobasket, you watched a lot of it?
I watched a few games. Like I said, I watched Slovenia a lot more than a lot of other teams. I did watch Germany. And shout out Dennis Schröder. Obviously, he's leading that squad. He's a good friend of mine, and him being MVP of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Also, you know, Sangoon and those guys. They were.
Let me stop you on Schröder. He's a Hall of Famer. Think about it. I mean, he was basically MVP of the World Championships, MVP of the Euros, finalist or semi-finalist in the Olympics. I mean, that's not a FIBA Hall of Famer. I think that's a That's probably. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I seen a lot of the stats as well, and a lot of the accomplishments as well this summer after Eurobasket. I wouldn't, if it happens, I wouldn't be like, oh my God, I'm so proud. No, he's putting the work, man.
Because it's the totality. People get in for college careers.
For sure. High school.
Different stuff. So that is a part of the puzzle. I mean, pretty impressive. I mean, not that he's not a terrific NBA player, but he's not an all-star.
Right.
Not been an all-star. You can see him playing at an all-star level on certain nights for sure.
Right, for sure.
But the way he's been able to dominate the international game.
And that's a big part of our game.
Right.
The international game is a big part of our game in the whole grand scheme of things. What they've been able to accomplish, what they've been able to do coming here to America and play in our league. And a lot of our guys go and play overseas as well. It's all totality. So
history of the game.
Absolutely.
A lot of great history internationally.
Absolutely.
Sangoon.
Hell of a summer.
Yeah.
Hell of a summer. Hell of a summer.
Yeah,
and I think he's going to just ride that wave, right to Houston and have a big year for them. Oh, man. My good guy, Fred, man.
Yeah.
That sucks.
That sucks.
Speedy recovery, brother.
Yeah.
Get back, man. Get healthy. Get back. That's going to be a tough blow for Houston this year. He's like the
teammate.
Engine. Great teammate.
Great player.
Great player. He's like he's the engine to any team that he's on. And obviously we saw what he was able to do. We talk about Kawhi. You talk about Pascal and all those guys that they had.
Sure.
Kyle. But Fred was such a big piece of that. And
big piece.
Big.
Balls. Steps
absolutely.
up in big
Steps
moments.
up, makes big shots, and just like that, he's just even killed.
Yep.
His demeanor is always the same, and you need that throughout the course of the season. So
composure.
Speedy recovery, brother.
Yeah.
Get back, man. Get healthy. Get back.
JT, Tyrese, Dame, Fred.
Yeah.
This is a part of the game.
Yeah. What you hate. What you hate.
He hates to come on our episode 1 and talk about injuries. It's just a part of the game.
Yeah.
How much of it do you think is just the pace and space era, still playing so many games?
I mean, I don't know. I can't sit here and say that I have the direct answer to that. But, we are, at this point, in the era that we're playing in, it's a lot more running. It's a lot more miles on the body. It's a lot more possessions.
Space.
So, it could result in a lot more, wear and tear on the body throughout the course of an 82-game season. And if you're one of those guys that like to play or want to play, I mean, we all want to play all 82.
Right.
But, I don't know. I don't know the answer to it, but it's definitely different. I've lived and been a part of 3 or 4 different eras.
Right.
I came into the league. It was literally like,
Too
it
bigs.
was no pace and space.
Too bigs.
It was 2 bigs. It was usually a point guard handling the ball, and it was a lot of, it was 8 guys pretty much in the paint all the time with floppy action and things of that nature. So, and I moved into another era where we started to get a little bit more, you kind of have a little bit more 4 out, 1 in, maybe 3 out, 2 in, maybe,
Phoenix or
exactly. So, you got to that era, and now it's kind of like another era where it's literally like, you can have 5 out.
Yeah.
We don't want anyone in the paint.
Right.
So,
it's almost like the guy that can't shoot that can play in our league has to be special. Right? You just can't, you gotta be special in a way.
Yeah, you have to be TJ McConnell.
Yeah, TJ.
You have to be so special like that. He's
Draymond, or like Hartenstein.
Yeah.
Great at the floater, great passer, great energy, like just different skill sets. It's hard, or you have to be incredible rim protector or whatever it may be, but it's funny, right? Like that player has to be special in that they found a niche for themselves.
Yeah, niche. They did, and they're so dynamic.
It's not an issue.
Yeah, and when you put them on the floor, it's not like, oh, well, it's 5 on 4 now.
Right. They'll make you pay for that.
They make you pay for that.
Yeah.
They make you pay for that.
But I do believe, and it's no one's fault. 82 games is too many. We started this way back when, and now like we're kind of like beholden to it.
Yeah.
The game, sports science has gotten better, way better. Especially it's like going, like all technology is improving at a rapid rate. Having said that, there is nothing you can do when you play 82 games. You're on airplanes. You're on different, at altitude. You're in different time zones, and now the game has gotten stretched. So people are shooting from 25, 6, 7 feet. We got more shooters on the floor. There's more space. So now you have to cover X cells, D cells. So I think some people are like, wow, it was more physical back in the day. Mike D'Antoni used to say to us when we got tired, you guys you're tired? Oh, you want to go and get in a wrestling match with these guys? You think that's going to be more fun? Or you want to just run up and down and get them tired?
Right.
I'd be like, yeah. So there's like two sides to all this stuff.
Two sides of the coin,
But I think that like when the X cells, D cells in space, there's no getting around the wear and tear that causes. Like we were talking about elite athletes covering elite athletes in bigger spaces, longer rotations, more closeouts, more possessions. I think unfortunately it just is a factor.
Yeah.
And then so I hate load management, but it's a part of the equation.
Yeah.
Like we have to be smart. We don't want guys to miss when LeBron James goes to Atlanta. We don't want some kid to be sad because he's got to sit out. But sometimes that's the reality. Is that we have to be smart about it. So I don't know. I feel like it's an important part of the puzzle is managing the rigors of the game.
Yeah, for sure, because of how the game is today, for sure.